Welcome, my name is Jake from Feather Archery here in Hillsdale, Michigan. Let's talk about our draw length. So when we talk about our draw length, we want it to be correct. And when it is correct, we're going to be able to hold very solid on target, right? So if you struggle with that, you get a lot of pin movement, one of the first things you want to look at is maybe fine-tuning that draw length just a little bit. So there's the obvious checks for draw length, making sure you're not collapsed, right? You don't want to be collapsed, right? But you don't want to be overextended either. You don't want this back so far that it's starting to drop your elbow, right? You want to be nice and straight across here. But it's not just straight here that we're trying to achieve, right? We also need to make sure that we're not collapsing this way, okay? You start collapsing this way and rolling that shoulder forward, and you're going to get a lot of pin movement. Because if you imagine you try pulling hard into that back wall to make that nice and solid, you're just going to jerk this shoulder that's already rolled forward, and you're either going to get a pin bob or you're going to pin sideways. So we need to make sure that we lock everything back, right? So that's an expansion of the chest, rolling those shoulder blades back and down just a little bit, which is going to lock us in. And when you do that, you're going to lock in nice and solid, and you're going to reduce a lot of your pin movement, okay? So imagine you're just about there. You can't quite get it to lock in, right? We need to make some fine-tune adjustments. And how are we going to do that? You know, the obvious ones are, you're going to set your draw length with your cam mods, right? Rotate your cam mods. On this Hoyt with the HBX cam, we get 1/4 inch increments, right? So that is great. And a lot of your high-end flagship bows are giving you 1/4 inch increments now, which is good. 99% of your other adjustments to fine-tune that are all going to be done through the D-loop. So we're not messing with our string and cable twists on this bow, affecting the efficiency of these cams. We're just doing our fine-tune adjustments through our D-loop, which is awesome. Okay? If you look at some of your other bows, your older bows, or some of your lower price point bows, and what you get the same rotating cam mods, but you get a 1/2 inch increment here, right? Well, to fine-tune this one, yeah, you're gonna make some adjustments with your D-loop. You know, adding 1/8 of an inch, taking out 1/8 of an inch, whatever it may be, to try to fine-tune that. But if you need to make some really fine adjustments to get this bow locked to where you can lock in with it, you're going to start taking twist out or adding twist to your cables to really fine-tune this bow, right? At the end of the day, we want whatever bow you're shooting, you need to lock in. You need to rotate those shoulders back and really lock them in. And remember, we're not collapsing this front hand forward. Even though we're straight this way, we don't want to roll that forward because that's going to give us a lot more pin movement, okay? So, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, ideas, leave them in the comments section below. Thank you.